everyone, so today I'm going to be talking about my favorite foundations. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in front of me. I have 2 high-end and then 3 drugstore, so I'm just going to get right started into it. So the first one is the CoverGirl Stay At Last 3-in-1 foundation. This has SPF 20 and I'm in the shade 910. I had a shade before this. This is actually my second repurchase of this. I love this foundation. Honestly, for drugstore, I was so surprised of how much coverage it gave you. It's pretty much medium to full coverage. I mean, I guess you could always get like light coverage out of foundation. You would just use like a tiny bit. But I really do love it. It just has a cap here. This actually, it's pretty dirty, but it just has a blue pump to it, and it's really nice. It's not very thick. It's very blendable. You can use a beauty blender with this because I find some foundations when you use a beauty blender with it, it just kind of really shears it out and doesn't give you the coverage that you want with some foundations. But I love this foundation. It retails for, I believe it's like $12.99 or $10. And I really like it. It hides all your blemishes. It keeps your redness down, and it does last about 8 hours. So I love this one. Next one is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup. This has SPF 20 in it as well. This is actually my summer shade. I need to repurchase. I had the lighter one, but I totally ran out of it. They have the Lumi one, and then they have the original one. I love this one so much better. The original one was just too like dry, and I find that it's just kind of stuck because I have some dry spots, especially around my nose here. It's stuck to like the spots around my nose, like on my forehead, and it just didn't look very good, and it was really thick. If you do have oily skin, I think that you would like that one, but I love this one. It gives you a really healthy, luminous glow without you looking oily at all. It's pretty much medium coverage. I wouldn't say that you could get full with it. It does keep my redness down, but you can still kind of see like my freckles and everything. And again, this one has a pump. And I like using this one with like a flat brush, just to kind of buff it into the skin, but it's so pretty. I would say this one lasts about 7 hours. So yeah, I really love this one though. It gives you such a pretty glow. And I think this one retails for like $11. Then there is the Maybelline Dream Wonder Liquid Touch Foundation. Oh, I really like this one. A lot of people were talking about it, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I should buy it or not, because people were like, oh, I don't really like it, it's kind of weird. So, but I'm really glad I did buy it. It comes with like this little hourglass sort of packaging, and then it has this weird little applicator, and it's not like a dropper. I've talked about this one before, but it just has this little, like, I don't even know what you would call this, like little dropper. But how I like to apply this is on the back of my hand and then go in with a brush. If you apply this like right onto your skin, I actually did that the first time, it was my mistake. You can get like bacteria onto this part, and then when you put it back in here, the whole thing is basically going to be contaminated. So, especially with acne and stuff. So, I just like to put it on the back of my hand. This is more of a like liquidy sort of foundation. This one does not have any SPF in it. I kind of do like the packaging. I think it's really different. This foundation is really different. Like, it's very silky. It's very liquidy. It feels very soft when you apply it to your face. I do like to apply a primer with this, because if you don't, I just feel like it doesn't last long at all. So I take that in consideration when you are wearing this. I just think it wears so comfortably on the skin. If I wake up and I'm like, oh, I don't really want to wear makeup, but you know, I don't want my skin to be all red. Like if I'm going to school, for example, I'll pop this on and then put some mascara on and I'm good to go. Just because it really evens out the skin tone. But it just leaves you looking so nice and really fresh. It is more of a matte finish than the Luminous one. And I believe this one retails for $7, so I do like that one. Okay, so the last two are high-end. I'm actually going to read this one to you online on the Sephora website. So this is the Beca Luminous Skin Color Ultra Sheer Foundation. This has SPF 25 in it. So it has this sort of brown cap to it, and you pull it off and it has a pump. Love this one. Very, very sheer. That is something I would advise you about. It is very sheer. I would not recommend this foundation at all if you have very troubled skin, if you have a lot of acne, if you have a lot of hyperpigmentation. I have like redness in my skin, but it's not anything where it's like, whoa, I can't handle it and I can't wear anything that's sheer on my face. I do love this. I'm reading it online. on the Sephora website. It says a sheer moisturizing foundation with built-in sun protection and anti-aging benefits. And the ingredients in this is avocado oil. It provides comfort and nutrition for your skin. Lactic acid, known for its anti-aging properties, and vitamin B enhances the appearance of the skin by reducing flaking and restoring suppleness. And this is a very nice, like, glowy foundation. You are basically getting a light coverage with this, not any medium coverage. I actually really like to apply this with, you know, a foundation that, for example, like the 3-in-1, where it's pretty matte. It doesn't have any, like, dewiness to it or, like, a sheen. I just think this is an awesome foundation. It is quite expensive, so I would take that into consideration, but it's so nice. I would not recommend this for anti-aging. I know it says it online, but I just don't feel like that would look very good because it's so sheer that it would really kind of sink into the lines of your skin. I do like to use a primer with this. It is, like, I'll show you how sheer it is. So that's one pump, and it just is really nice and just hides the redness in my skin and just leaves that nice glow to it. It doesn't, none of these foundations have like a gross smell or anything to it. It wears comfortably throughout the day and gives you that nice glow as well. If you are oily, I don't think, I mean, I would recommend it, but you would need to bring a powder with you throughout the day. Last but not least, this is the Elizabeth Arden Flawless Finish Perfectly Nude Foundation. This retails for $58. This one retails for $50, I believe. You can get this at Sephora, and the others you can get from the drugstore, obviously. But I love this foundation. This is like the best, like, high-end foundation. Honestly, this is everything I would expect to get from a high-end foundation. It has another little pretty, like, gold cap, and you pull it off and it has another pump to it. I'm in the shade Albuster in this one. Sorry, the Beca one, I'm in Sand, so lightest one. I love this foundation. You can get, what I love about this is that one little pump can give you light coverage, 2 pumps is medium, and then 2 and a bit is about full coverage. I love this. It wears so comfortably throughout the day. Honestly, like, I look in the mirror, I'm like, wow, my skin looks so nice. Like, if I have school and then I'm going out after or anything like that, like, it looks still very nice. It is matte. I think all skin tones will be able to use it. I love this foundation. I actually used it on my mom, and she has mature skin, and it looked so nice on her. It didn't cling to any of her lines, and it just really smooths out the skin. Since it is full coverage, I was worried about, like, oh, how's it going to feel throughout the day? You know, it's going to feel really cakey and all built up, but it didn't. It feels really nice and, like, soothing on the skin, and it doesn't feel like, oh, I need to take this off, I'm wearing too much makeup. It looks so beautiful. So I would actually really recommend this. I mean, it's $58, so it was really expensive, but I mean, it's just so nice. And when you purchase a high-end foundation, you know, you want it to be a little bit more for full coverage, or you want it to be kind of lasting all day and making your skin look really nice. So that's exactly what I got out of this foundation. So if you are looking for full coverage and high-end, I would really recommend this. The back one is awesome, but it is very sheer coverage. So I mean, if you are looking for a sheer foundation, I really do recommend it, but I mean, most people just want full coverage, so this one is the way to go, so I really recommend that. So those are all of the foundations. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I was thinking about doing skincare next, or maybe like maybe like highlighters or something. So if you guys have any requests, just leave that in the comments down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.